So one thing that you may want to do at some point or may be tasked to do is change a user's password. In cyber defense competitions, this is pretty common as a task for when you first log into a machine, you enumerate what users you have on there, and you're going to want to change the passwords regardless because they may have been set up by the red team or the attacking team. And it's just a good idea to change those passwords. That way you're in control of them and you can keep up with what those passwords are for each user. So in order to do that, the command that we're going to use is passwd. However, in order to run the passwd command, you do have to have elevated access or sudo access. So one way that we can test if we have sudo access is by using sudo tackl. And when we run this command, you'll see typically it'll list different commands that you're able to run as sudo. So if we open up another user, if we su space dash, and we'll just log in as our user 2 that we created previously, type in the password for that. Now if we type sudo tackl, type in the password for this user again, you'll see that this user can't even run sudo at all. So this user is not going to be able to change the password for other users. Now you can still use the passwd command to change your own password if you wanted to. So you could log in as this user, change their password that way. However, if you have to change multiple, you can log in as your administrative account. In this case, it's the Kali user. Run sudo tackl, and we'll see that right here we're able to run every command on this machine using sudo as this user. So that's what this all stuff signifies. So what we can do, since we know we have sudo access, we can use sudo passwd, and then we're going to want to put the account's name that we want to change the password for. So let's just say for that user 2 that we were just looking at, let's say we want to change their password. Again, maybe we just want to change it from a default password because we just got access to this machine, or during a competition, maybe we're tasked with doing something like that, or it's just good to rotate passwords every so often anyway in a normal situation. So what we're going to do, sudo passwd, the username in this case is user2, press enter. It's going to ask us for our new password. So I'm just going to do secure1, press enter, retype the password, secure1. Password updated successfully. So now if we try to log in, if we use su to run commands as user2, su space tack space user2, press enter. If we do secure2 like we did earlier, you're going to see it's going to kind of hesitate for a second, and then it's going to tell us authentication failed. So if we do that again and we use secure1, which we just changed the password to, you notice that we are now logged in as running commands as a user2 user. So I'm going to use exit, and I'm going to change that password back just so we can keep up with it. Same thing, sudo passwd user2. The new password is secure2. Confirm that by typing it again. And that is how you update passwords for users on your Linux machine.